People 75. Do you recognize this document to be yet another Federal Express shipping confirmation of the date of June 10th, 2009, reflecting a shipment sent to Conrad Murray at the 6th Street location in Santa Monica?
Yes.
On June 15th of 2009, did Dr. Murray call you and place an order for additional medications?
Yes.
Prior to my asking you about the specific items, did Dr. Murray provide you with any follow-up information regarding the energy formulation that you'd sent to him?
Yes, he said he was happy with the result, and he inquired about the pricing.
Your Honor, I have a June 15th, 2009 applied pharmacy sales receipt. May it be marked People 76, please?
Yes.
And I have the corresponding Federal Express receipt. May it be marked People 77, please?
Yes.
Mr. Lopez, I have another applied pharmacy receipt. Thank you. Dated June 15th, 2009. Another sale to Conrad Murray. Would you please assist us and describe the items purchased?
First item is lorazepam, 4 milligram per milliliter, 10 vials of 10 milliliters each. One tray of that was ordered, so total 10 vials of 10 milliliters. The second one is midazolam, 1 milligram per milliliter vial, 10 vials of 2 milliliters each. Two trays of that were ordered, so a total of 20 vials at 2 milliliters each. The last item is normal saline IV bags, 1,000 milliliters in each bag, quantity 1.
The lorazepam is an injectable formula?
Yes.
Same with the midazolam, also injectable?
Yes.
So that would be a total of 30 vials of injectable medications on this order?
Yes.
And finally, do you recognize what's been marked as People 77 as the Federal Express confirmation for the shipment date June 15th, 2009, sold to Conrad Murray and shipped to the 6th Street address in Santa Monica?
Yes.
Mr. Lopez, during any of the orders that Conrad Murray placed and that we've covered during your testimony today, did Conrad Murray ever disclose to you that he was Michael Jackson's physician?
No.
Did Conrad Murray ever reveal to you the name of any patient during your conversations with him?
No.
Did you speak with Conrad Murray on the phone either the 23rd or the 24th of June?
Yes, I did.
Just shortly before Mr. Jackson's death?
Yes.
Did Conrad Murray call you?
Yes.
Would you describe that conversation, please?
The initial call was to the office, and my clerk answered the phone and was speaking with them. She had a hard time understanding what he was saying. There was a lot of background noise, she said. I took the phone, and again, he was talking to me, but I couldn't really figure out what he was saying because there was a lot of noise in the background, like an open window in a car. So I told him I'll call him the next day because it was near closing time. It was around 5 o'clock, and I wanted to go home, and I didn't want to stay on the phone trying to figure out what he was saying.
Did you ever call him back?
No.
Did you learn on June 25th, 2009 that Michael Jackson died?
Yes.
Mr. Lopez, after reviewing all of the orders placed by Conrad Murray to you, can you provide me with the total number of propofol vials that were sold and shipped to Conrad Murray?
I can confirm the number.
Is the number 255?
Yes.
Did you also, in total, sell and ship 20 separate vials of lorazepam to Conrad Murray?
Yes.
And did you also sell and ship 60 separate vials of midazolam to Conrad Murray?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Lopez. I have no further questions.
Ms. Brazil, thank you. Cross-examination by the defense, Mr. Gorgian.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Lopez, you testified that prior to filling any orders, you would want to verify that the person you're speaking with is a licensed physician, correct?
Yes.
And one of the ways you do that is you ask for the person's medical license number, correct?
Yes.
Another way is his DEA license number.
Correct.
Okay, and that information was provided to you by Dr. Murray, correct?
Yes.
And you checked up on that information?
When you say checked up, I didn't go to a database, but our pharmacy software system has a number checking system on it.
And is that when you input the DEA number?
Correct.
And if there's any red flags, it would alert you to it, correct?
It would tell you if it's an incorrect number.
Okay, and in this case, everything checked out. There was no red flags or incorrect numbers, correct?
Correct.
So Dr. Murray was authorized to place these orders for these medications, correct?
Yes.
Now, you mentioned a Benequine, isn't that correct?
Yes.
And what was Benequine?
It's a bleaching agent.
Okay, is that a cream used to whiten skin?
Yes.
Okay, and that's not a controlled substance, correct?
Correct.
Now, is propofol a controlled substance?
No.
Okay, and aside from putting the packaging together and shipping it off to Dr. Murray, are you familiar with propofol?
No, not really.
Okay, as far as how much is needed for a particular reason or whatnot?
No.
Okay. Now, you testified that some of this medication was shipped to an address in Los Angeles, correct?
Yes.
And that was the address in Santa Monica that Dr. Murray had provided you?
Yes.
Okay. Now, was there anything wrong with shipping medication to a address provided by a doctor?
No.
Okay, so as long as the doctor directs you to ship the medication and tells you, I will have control of that medication, that's okay for you, correct?
Yes.
There's nothing that requires you to only ship medication to a clinic or a hospital, correct?
Well, that nature of that medicine I would only mail to a clinic or a hospital.
Okay, is there some regulation that says you could only ship medication to a hospital?
There's no regulation that I know of.
Okay. And in fact, the medications I just asked you about are not even controlled substances, correct?
Correct.
All right. And one of the times I think you mentioned was that the shipment was personally delivered by a courier, correct?
Yes.
And was that by one of your employees by the name of Juka?
Yucca.
Yuka?
Yes.
Okay, I apologize for that. And when Yuka returned, he told you, wow, I just met with Dr. Murray and he was a really nice and respectful person, correct?
Yes.
Objection, hearsay.
Sustained. The answer is stricken. Please disregard.
And Yuka was very pleased with his encounter with Dr. Murray, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and Dr. Murray, in fact, invited Yuka back to his office, correct?
Objection, hearsay.
Sustained.
And isn't it true Yuka indicated to you that everybody else had treated him like crap and nobody would pay attention to him?
Objection, hearsay.
Sustained.
And that's not the experience he had with Dr. Murray, correct?
Objection, hearsay.
Well, it assumes facts not in evidence based upon my earlier ruling, and it also calls for hearsay. Sustained.
Now, Mr. Lopez, isn't it also common that when physicians call and place an order that they don't disclose the patient's name?
When it's being used for office, that's correct.
Okay. And a lot of times it's the physician wants to protect the client's privacy, correct? The patient's privacy?
Or sometimes they don't know who the patient is.
Okay. And that's especially true when dealing with high-profile clients, correct?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. Nothing further.
Mr. Gorgian, thank you. Ms. Brazil, redirect.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
I just have a couple of questions, and I also have an additional exhibit that I failed to mark, Your Honor. First, Mr. Lopez, on the subject of confidentiality, if a physician shared with you the name of a patient, would you then use that information in any type of inappropriate manner?
No.
You would, of course, keep it privileged and confidential, correct?
Yes.
Your Honor, I have an exhibit that I'd ask to be marked People's Next, please. It's a
78.
78. It's an applied pharmacy receipt dated April 12th, 2009. Briefly,
Do you want to reopen?
I do, Your Honor. Thank you.
I will allow both sides to reopen.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Lopez, please take a look at People's Number 78. Early in my direct examination, you verified a $1,200 check that you received on or about April 1st for your first transaction with Dr. Murray. And I'd like to ask you, does this receipt from Applied Pharmacy dated April 1st, 2009 correspond with that order of Benequin lotion in the amount of $1,200?
Yes.
And I just have one other minor clarification, Mr. Lopez. Thank you for the lights again. Directing your attention back to People's Number 76, I believe that you told us that the third item here, the saline solution, and the quantity is 1, is that one box or one individual saline bag?
One case, one box.
And how many individual saline bags are in a case like that?
12.
So it would be a total of 12 individual saline bags, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Thank you. Recross, and the defense may reopen cross if it wishes, Mr. Gorgian.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right,
Thank you.
May Mr. Lopez step down subject to recall, Ms. Brazil?
No, yes, thank you, Your Honor. You may be excused.
Excused?
Subject to recall.
Okay.
Thank
Mr.
you, Your
Gorgian?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Lopez, I want to thank you for your testimony. Sir, please do not discuss your testimony of the facts of the case with any other witnesses until we finish the trial. You may step down and leave. However, you are to remain on call, and that means you're subject to recall until the end of the trial if necessary. Is that okay? Yes. Thank you. Ms. Brazil, Mr. Waller.
May we approach, Your Honor?
Yes. I had mentioned to you at one point in time that there would be scheduling issues. This is one of those. So at this point in time, because of scheduling-related matters, we are going to take the evening recess and adjournment. I know it's early, and I apologize for any inconvenience, but it will give you a little head start on traffic. We're trying to do things in an orderly fashion, and in order to do it, I think both sides have agreed it's best to take the recess and adjournment right now and resume tomorrow morning. So bear in mind, and of course, follow unhesitatingly and fully these admonitions. I'll wait a moment. Do not discuss this case among yourselves or with anyone else, or form or express any opinions about the case until it is submitted finally to you. Do not visit any location or scene that may have been referenced, mentioned, or involved in the case. Don't perform any experiments, or through another person or on your own, conduct any independent research or investigation on any topics, subjects, or persons mentioned or involved in this case. This means